Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So get this. The other day I was thinking about vacations, daydreaming about kicking back maybe on a beach somewhere with a little umbrella in my drink. And my mind just went straight to the Bahamas. I mean, you hear Bahamas and you instantly picture it, right? Crystal clear water, white sandy beaches, just pure paradise. But then I started digging a little deeper, and what I found was, wow, just wow. It's so much more than just a pretty postcard. I'm talking about some truly mind-blowing stuff. From swimming with pigs, yes, you heard me, actual swimming pigs, to secrets hidden deep beneath the ocean. The Bahamas is like a treasure chest just waiting to be opened. We're going to uncover things that will make you see this island paradise in a completely new light. It's got history, it's got mystery, and it has some of the most unbelievable natural wonders on the entire planet. So grab your sunglasses, maybe pretend you've got that drink with the little umbrella, and get comfortable. We're about to go on a virtual trip and count down 10 mind-blowing facts about the Bahamas that you probably didn't know. Trust me, by the end of this you'll be checking flight prices. Let's get into it. This is gonna be fun. Alright, let's kick things off with a big one. When you think of the Bahamas, how many islands pop into your head? A dozen? Maybe 20? Get ready for this. The Bahamas isn't just a couple of islands, it's a massive archipelago, made up of over 700 islands. 700, that's insane! It's like a giant beautiful puzzle scattered across the Atlantic, and that's not even the whole story, not by a long shot. It's like saying New York City has a few tall buildings. You're missing the scale of it all. On top of those 700 islands, there are also more than 2,400 cays. Cays, you ask? They're basically smaller, low-elevation sandy islands that form on the surface of coral reefs. So you have these big, bustling islands like New Providence where Nassau is, and then you have thousands of these tiny, often uninhabited specks of paradise. You could literally spend a lifetime exploring and still not see them all. It's an incredible number that just shows you the sheer diversity and scale of this amazing country. It's not one destination, it's thousands. Okay, so we know there are a ton of islands, but what's surrounding them is just as spectacular. Everyone knows about the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, right? It gets all the headlines. But did you know that the Bahamas is home to the third largest barrier reef in the world? That's right, number 3 on the global podium. The Andros Barrier Reef stretches for over 190 miles, running parallel to the east coast of Andros Island, the largest island in the Bahamas. It's a colossal living structure. This isn't just a big wall of coral, it's a bustling underwater metropolis teeming with life. The reef has a unique structure with a shallow lagoon on the landward side, and a dramatic 6,000-foot drop-off into the deep ocean on the other side, known as the tongue of the ocean. This creates an incredible variety of habitats for countless species of fish, sharks, turtles, and vibrant corals. It's a snorkeler's and diver's dream, a true natural wonder that rivals any other reef system on the planet. It's absolutely breathtaking. Speaking of that tongue of the ocean drop-off, let's talk about something truly mysterious and a little bit spooky. The Bahamas is home to the world's deepest known blue hole. It's called Dean's Blue Hole, and it is incredible. Imagine a giant, perfectly circular, deep blue hole in the middle of a shallow turquoise bay. It looks like a portal to another dimension. While most blue holes might go down a couple hundred feet, Dean's Blue Hole plunges to a staggering depth of 663 feet. That's like stacking 2 statues of Liberty on top of each other, underwater. This geological marvel is located in a bay west of Clarencetown on Long Island, and it's a world-famous spot for freediving championships. Athletes from around the globe come here to test their limits, diving into the abyss on a single breath. The sheer vertical drop is mesmerizing and a little terrifying. It's a place of scientific wonder too, with unique conditions at the bottom that are different from the surrounding ocean. It's one of the most unique and awe-inspiring natural formations you will ever see. Let's step out of the water and into the history books for a minute. This one is a game changer, literally. We've all learned about Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean blue in 1492, but where did he actually land first in the New World? The answer is the Bahamas. On October 12, 1492, after a long and perilous journey across the Atlantic, Columbus and his crew made their first landfall on an island the native Lucayan people called Guanahani. Columbus promptly renamed it San Salvador. This single event marked the first encounter between Europeans and the native peoples of the Americas, kicking off a monumental and complex chapter in world history. While the exact island is still debated by some historians, San Salvador in the Bahamas is the widely accepted location. There are monuments on the island commemorating this historic landing. It's pretty wild to think that this peaceful, beautiful chain of islands was the stage for such a pivotal moment that would forever change the course of the entire world. Okay, we've talked about natural wonders under the sea, but how about a man-made one? And I mean a seriously big one. Off the coast of Nassau, in the clear blue waters, lies the largest underwater sculpture in the entire world. It's called Ocean Atlas, and it is absolutely epic. The sculpture depicts a young Bahamian girl who appears to be holding the entire weight of the ocean on her shoulders, a modern-day nod to the ancient Greek myth of Atlas holding up the heavens. It's a powerful and beautiful piece of art. Created by artist Jason DeCaires Taylor, this thing is massive. It stands 18 feet tall and weighs a staggering 60 tons. It was commissioned to draw attention away from the natural reefs that were being damaged by tourism, creating a new, artificial reef for marine life to colonize and thrive on. So it's not just art. It's a living, breathing part of the ecosystem. Snorkelers and divers can swim right up to it and witness this incredible fusion of art, nature, and conservation. It's a must-see. Alright, this next one is probably the most famous and, let's be honest, the weirdest fact about the Bahamas. It's something that sounds like a joke, but I promise you, it's 100% real. On an uninhabited island in the Exumas called Big Major Cay, you can go swimming with pigs. Yes, pigs. Not dolphins, not turtles. Pigs. There's a whole colony of them that live on the island, and they spend their days lounging on the sand, and whenever a boat approaches, they paddle out into the crystal clear water to greet visitors. No one is entirely sure how the pigs first got there. Some legends say they were dropped off by sailors who planned to come back and cook them, but never returned. Another story suggests they swam ashore from a nearby shipwreck. Whatever their origin, they are now the island's star residents. Tourists flock to what is now affectionately known as Pig Beach to feed them and swim alongside them. It's a surreal, hilarious, and unbelievably fun experience you literally cannot have anywhere else on Earth. When you picture a perfect beach, you probably imagine pure white sand, right? Well, the Bahamas takes it to a whole other level. On Harbor Island in particular, you'll find some of the most famous and beautiful pink sand beaches in the world. And I'm not talking about a slight, oh, if you squint you can see it kinda pink. I mean, it's genuinely noticeably pink. The color is soft and rosy, and against the backdrop of the bright turquoise water, it's one of the most stunning sights you'll ever see. So what makes the sand pink? It's not magic, it's science. The color comes from thousands of tiny broken coral pieces, shells, and calcium carbonate mixed with the shells of microscopic marine invertebrates called foraminifera. These little creatures have reddish-pink shells, and when they die, their shells are washed ashore and mixed in with the sand. The result is miles of blush-colored coastline that feels as soft as powder. It's incredibly rare and makes for the most romantic and photogenic beach stroll imaginable. The Bahamas isn't just a place of quiet relaxation. It's a country bursting with vibrant culture, and nothing showcases that more than its national festival, Junkanoo. This isn't just a parade, it's an explosion of energy, color, and sound. Imagine Mardi Gras in New Orleans or Carnival in Rio, but with a uniquely Bahamian rhythm. The largest celebrations happen on Boxing Day, which is December 26th, and New Year's Day, with massive parades flooding the streets of Nassau in the early hours of the morning from around 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. The heart of Junkanoo is the music and the costumes. Groups of dancers, sometimes up to 1,000 strong, spend months crafting elaborate, massive costumes out of cardboard, crepe paper, and feathers. They are honestly breathtaking works of art. The sound is a powerful, pulsating rhythm driven by goatskin drums, cowbells, whistles, and brass horns that you can feel in your chest. It's a celebration of life, freedom, and Bahamian identity, with roots stretching back to the days of slavery. It's a cultural experience that is loud, proud, and absolutely unforgettable. Here's a geographical fact that might just break your brain a little bit. Think about almost any country or significant landmass in the world. What do they all have in common? Rivers, right? They carve landscapes, provide fresh water, and are central to civilizations. Well, get this, the Bahamas has no rivers. None. Zero. Not a single one. It's a mind-boggling thought for an entire country, especially one made up of 700 islands, to be completely devoid of rivers. The reason for this is geology. The islands are made of limestone, which is a very porous type of rock. This means that when it rains, the water doesn't collect and flow on the surface to form streams and rivers. Instead, it soaks down through the limestone, almost like a giant sponge. This rainwater then forms what are called freshwater lenses, layers of fresh water that float on top of the denser salt water that has seeped in from the ocean. It's how the islands get their fresh water, and it's a truly unique and surprising feature of the Bahamian landscape. We've touched on reefs and blue holes, so let's bring it all together for our final fact. It should come as no surprise that the Bahamas is consistently ranked as one of the absolute best scuba diving destinations on the entire planet. What makes it so special isn't just one thing, it's the perfect combination of several incredible factors. First, the water clarity is just out of this world. Visibility can often exceed 200 feet, which feels like you're flying through a crystal-clear underwater world. Then, you have the sheer variety of diving experiences available. You can explore those vibrant shallow reefs, or go for a thrilling shark dive with Caribbean reef sharks and tiger sharks. You can navigate through intricate underwater cave systems, explore historic shipwrecks resting on the ocean floor, or as we know, dive into the abyss of Dean's Blue Hole. The abundance of marine life is staggering. It's a world-class destination that offers something for every level of diver, from the first-timer to the seasoned pro. It truly is an underwater paradise. And that's our list! Isn't that incredible? I mean, come on! Swimming pigs, a pink beach, the world's biggest underwater sculpture. I feel like every fact was better than the last. You go in thinking you know the Bahamas, sun, sand, sea, and you come out realizing it's this place of deep history, bizarre and wonderful wildlife and geological wonders that are literally world-class. It's just fantastic. I love it when a place surprises you like that. It's more than just a pretty face. It has this amazing, fascinating personality. It just goes to show you that there are always more layers to peel back, always something new to discover, even in places we think we know so well. From the first steps of Columbus to the deepest blue hole on Earth, the Bahamas is a country of unbelievable contrasts and stories. It really makes you want to just pack a bag and go see it all for yourself, right? I know I do. I'm already picturing myself face to face with a swimming pig, just laughing. So, what did you think? Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast making this one. If you had fun too, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to Geo Nation so you don't miss our next adventure. We'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.